Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? Okay, I'm so excited for this reading today. Okay. Okay, so, whoa, this is amazing, beautiful energy. Okay, I just want to connect really quick. Okay, Leo, of course, I'm going to pull Tarot and Oracle, but first, I want to talk to you guys about everything that I saw. Okay, I saw taking a bow. Like, there's something amazing. There's a full circle moment here. When I'm talking about full circle moment, I saw a sea turtle. Sea turtles go back to the same beach they were born on, where they cracked out of that little egg and they had to climb through the sand and they had to pass seagulls trying to eat them, crabs trying to eat them, baby sharks trying to, eat them or maybe not. They had a lot they had to go through to get to that ocean and then make it all the way to this point. So there, I just saw 111 on the clock, which is 3, which is the Empress. Okay, so this is something really beautiful here that's happening here. There's a beautiful gift that you are going to be able to give to the world. And this gift is going to remind people of these endless possibilities of existence that is constantly being gifted to us. Okay. There's so many heavy, sad, terrible things that happen on this planet, but there are so much beauty. There are so much possibilities, and it is getting better and better every single day, and you are a part of that better, of it getting better. And there is some kind of a full circle moment that you deserve to have. I saw a tie, like you are gonna be celebrated. There is a way that you're gonna be celebrated. And there is a way, like when someone wears black tie, a black tie event, this is an elegant event. So there is something here where it used to be just in the sand doing the grunt work, and now it's being taken to black tie. So there's something here that it's going to be elevated, and it's going to elevate you. It's going to elevate your life. And there is a team of people that are going to show up, okay, that you're going to work with. And it's almost like when the student is ready, then the teacher appears. There's something here that you're so ready for. And Spirit is very excited for you to be ready for this here. I see a dinosaur here. And dinosaur is like the old way of doing things here. And then there is a turkey here. So turkeys are representing prosperity and being grateful. So there is a person here who they've been doing something for quite some time, and they are, comfortable in it. They're successful in it. Okay. And they have a lot of prosperity. They're very grateful for everything that they have, but they're looking for something more. And it's like, you're that missing piece. This can be in terms of a lot of different things. This could be somebody that you watch on YouTube and you're like, I love what they're doing, but what if they did it like this? And Spirit's like, yeah, you're meant to do it that way. Abraham Hicks has one way of doing things, and that's her way, and it's great. But there is a way that you could get channeled messages, and it could be completely different than Abraham Hicks, but still be something that is crazy successful and brings, people what they need to hear, that it's different than what Abraham Hicks does, but it's right because it's your way. There's something here, and this is a dog here. And that is symbolizing loyalty. This dog right here symbolizes loyalty. Some of you could have a dog that passed away, and this dog is loyal to you, and you love this dog unconditionally, and this dog wants you to know that you are going to be loved unconditionally. There is a person, there is a situation and this can be a work situation, but you can love people that you work with unconditionally, and it can be a beautiful work relationship that goes somewhere huge and amazing. And that's what this is really talking about. And for some of you, this could be love, and then it turns into a perfect work situation. And I love this here because this, whenever I see something like this is like ascended masters. This is your spirit guides here. So there is something here that you came on this earth to do, and you did it. You did it. And I'm going to tell you right now, because this is like from deep down in the soil, in the earth. When there is trauma that happens in a bloodline again and again and again, and that's why we saw the sea turtle, right? Because it's the feminine sea turtle that comes onto the beach, lays the eggs and leaves, and then the next generation will do the same thing. So it's talking about generation upon generation, the same thing happening. When there is trauma that happens repeatedly, it's like a piece of your soul goes into the earth, and the little insects that burrow in the earth, they take it with them. You know, that piece of your soul, it's not forgotten. That piece of your soul, you know, that separated from you, nature protects it. The roots of these trees, they hold it. The animals in the ground, they cuddle it until it's ready, until you're ready to welcome it back. And I'm telling you right now, you're ready to welcome something back in your heart, which is going to give you this peace and this confidence to change your life, you know, and you deserve that. This is the thing. You deserve to have the life that you want. And that's what this is really about. This is about, it's your time now. It's your time. And a lot of you can feel that it's your time. And Spirit is going to show you. It's going to guide you the way. So let's see about this here. Wow. Okay, let's see about this here. I'm telling you, the phoenix. Okay, you got the phoenix. There's something here where, you know, and if you crawl, this is like crawling into the core of the earth, right? And in the core of the earth, there is this fire. And when you have to dig down within yourself, okay, and you're completely alone, you're completely isolated, and you dig down to the core of your soul, it's like you're digging down to the core of the earth. Okay, just like this phoenix, burning in the ashes to be reborn again, and then climbing all the way, climbing all the way back up. Years are passing by. Day and night, people are getting together for holidays. You're alone, you know. People are going out and they're, you know, having a beautiful picnic. You're alone. You know, all these years, all this time, things have been happening for other people. And for you, you've been climbing. You've been climbing, but here's the thing. Once you get back up to the surface, you know, you get really good at climbing. And you can scale mountains like that. Like it's nothing. And that's what's happening here. Spirit wants you to know that all that you've been through, it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. You're very powerful and you're going to help a lot of people. This is about breaking a generational curse. This is about breaking something that's been a pattern of yours lifetime upon lifetime, and in your family line, lifetime upon lifetime. And you came here and you said, you know what? I'm just going to try. I'm just going to do my best to break this. And this is Spirit saying, you have done it. Take a bow. There's something here where you're going to see. And that's the thing is, you know, in Harry Potter, that phoenix comes because he's just going to be genuine. He's just going to go for it. He's just going to believe in himself. So that's what this is really talking about, is you're called to do something and you're just going to believe in yourself. One more time. Come on, just believe in yourself. You can believe in yourself. You can love yourself. You know, when Harry Potter first came to that school, everybody hated him, right? They're like, this kid, we hate him. You know, he had nobody, you know, at all, really. So it's kind of like believing in yourself and being true to yourself, even if it's going to be unpopular. You know, he could have been completely killed by Tom Riddle, you know, and the snake thing. And he just said, you know what? No, like this isn't right. And this bird came and helped him. This phoenix came and helped him, you know. So that's what this is kind of saying. You're kind of like standing up for yourself in a way by following this pull in your heart to believe in yourself and to go do it. And this is what I'm saying, where the team will appear. Spirit is going to send you the help. This is you. You're the student, you're ready, and now the teacher is appearing, but it's almost like you're the star. Now it's like you're ready to be the star now. Is how this really feels. So look at the swan. Whoa. Whoa. I love it. You know, and this is the thing. This is your help. And you get this help because you don't need it. Isn't that funny? Isn't that great how the universe does that? But it's so beautiful too, because this is making you realize that you are everything. You are everything in this whole universe. There is nothing that you cannot be. And all this time, all these people that have been against you, all these situations, no. You, in some way, shape, or form, were against yourself and you didn't see it. And you allowed them to take your power. And this is you seeing it. This is why there is this reflection here. You see it now. You see it. This is the ugly duckling becoming the swan. Okay, this is digging in the trenches of the dirt to black tie. Okay, this is what this transformation is talking about. Here you have your wings and now you're there, right? So this is about protecting your energy, okay? I don't know if you've ever come across some swans, but I did in Austria, and I'm telling you, these things own that pond, man. They own it. It is their pond. They don't care. They don't care who you are. They don't care anything. You know, they will drown you, man. They are vicious, okay? So, hey, they protect their babies. They protect their family. So there's something here about you protecting your energy this fiercely, this strict of boundaries, but doing it in an elegant way. You know, swans are elegant about it. They're classy about it, you know? They will kick you out of that pond. You don't even know that they're making you leave. You know, they kind of just, you know, all of a sudden you're out of the pond. You're like, whoa, how did they do that? How did they get me to leave the pond? You know, hey, so there's something here about this. You protecting your energy this fiercely attracts to you people that will also honor and protect your energy, because you will honor and protect other people's energy. There's somebody here you're protecting that doesn't deserve your protection. They don't deserve your time. They don't, none of it. And there's something here that you're really seeing in this reflection. You're getting really clear that everybody around you in this reality, they're a reflection of you. They're showing you something within yourself. And you're saying, you know what? I'm changing what I'm going to be. So I'm going to change what I'm getting around me as a result. This is really beautiful. And this also, the swan really talks about romance and love as well. So there's love here too. This is kind of a transformation, you know. This is not something that everybody does. You know, people come here on this planet and they're all here for different things, but it's like you've done something and everybody else thinks you've done nothing with your life or something. You know what I mean? But no. They have no idea. You know, it's kind of like, just wait, you know. Just wait. But it's not even about them. That's the thing. This is about you. It's like, for once, this is finally about you. And you know how all of these are birds. Now I have an owl here. I have a peacock here. All of these bird energy here. Wow. So this is very much so elevated. Yes, and look at how elegant the peacock is, right? Dressing up. So this is getting to black tie. Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you had to fight, you had to struggle to be on this pond. But now it's like you just show up and you're just dressed up and this is how you live your life. Yeah. Wow. How beautiful. And this is because of your intuition. Okay, when I picked up the deck, I missed this last card and it's a hawk. All of this bird energy. So bird signs, pay attention to bird signs. Bird signs could be important. Birds are messengers. They are messengers from angels. And they're coming to tell you something here. They're coming to tell you to believe in yourself. Birds are a message of hope, but you have to lift your head in order to see the bird flying. You know, so there is something here. The hawk brings a message from your spirit guides, and you're going to know. That's why the owl is here, because this is your intuition. You're going to know what this message is. And there's something here about this. This is very important, because you're going to go out and you're going to be something now. in a way. And this is how are you going to present yourself. This is about you elevating the way you present yourself to the world. So now the world will see this, but there is this side of you as well. But this side, you reserve that for yourself, maybe 1 to 2 people that you can really be vulnerable with. That's it. All of that other stuff, you keep it. You deal with it alone. You communicate with spirit. You go alone to nature and you deal with it. When emotions come up, when things come up. Some of you are really going to be in the public eye. That's what this can really be about. It's like Marilyn Monroe, we saw her one way, and once she became Marilyn Monroe, she didn't really go out and have no makeup on and have her hair crazy messy and you know what I mean? No, she didn't do that. You only saw Marilyn Monroe. This is how she presents herself. And then you think she didn't have sadness? You think she didn't have sorrow? You think she held that back? And there is something to this, this kind of energy. And this is your feminine energy. And you're going to choose the situations that you're going to put yourself in, that energetically you're going to give to. And it's going to be a high value, energetic situation. And it's going to be of this level. And if it's not, then you're going to pull to yourself and to nature. Yeah. You're no longer engaging in lower level energy activities around people, gossiping. No. There is something here about some kind of a rhythm here that you're picking up. And spirit is like, yes, do this. Because there's something here about being the face to something. You being the face to something. And this can also just be, you when you're going out into the world, other people are being exposed to your energy. And you being this way, you seeing yourself this way, you presenting yourself this way to the world is inspiring the other people of the world to dig down to the core of what they need to get to the bottom of and understand and climb back out and be their own hero, be their own justice and protect their energy and really see themselves, make the changes they really need so that they start to see the reality they want. Yeah. And then present themselves in this way of just loving who you are. Yeah. And being this vibrational match to this elegance, to this grace, to the love of the divine. And when you do that, miracles happen in your life daily. It's remarkable and amazing. And then having this mystical side that you reserve for yourself, that you protect. Yeah. It's not, doing this at every single opportunity. It's doing this when you can really be fully this. And when you cannot and you need to be this energy, you do it. Yeah. And this is how spirit is giving messages. Some of you, it's the way you speak, the things that you say. People are going to hear it. It's going to change who they are. They're going to have to make the decisions to follow through with it. But yes, some people, it's just your aura. Where you go places, your aura has changed. And this activates something within people. It's like a catalyst. It's like this catalyst effect. Because when you transform yourself, you inspire others to transform themselves. And that's what this is about. That's why you have all these different birds coming together, What a beautiful, okay. Taking a bow. Wow. Did I tell you the team is going to show up? Look at this teapot. Oh, or don't. Look at this teapot. Deep friendship with someone with the same sex. There can be some kind of a beautiful friendship that you're going to end up working together, or it's just a beautiful friendship and you feel so good about that it really helps you better your life in every way. Oh yeah, you know? Oh freaking yeah. It's amazing. And that's the thing, is we don't realize how important that is sometimes. So some of you could be really alone and you have pulled away and you have dug down to the core of your being. You know what I mean? But it's like sometimes when you're this phoenix, you don't really see your reality reflecting it yet. And this is you figuring it out. And now the people are starting to show up in your reality. Yeah. This is a beautiful, beautiful friendship. For some of you, it could be a friendship that turns into love. But this is something that you're going to cherish. And they will cherish you. How beautiful. Good fortune. I'm telling you, there's something really beautiful happening for you. And this is happening. This friend is coming because you're learning to be a friend to yourself. Because you will put everybody else first. But you have to recognize that there's some things here that you were giving to people that we were allowing in your energy, that they were not being good to you. So you separating yourself and turning away is being a good friend to yourself. That's what you're learning. That's what you're doing. And this is something that you're going to be celebrated. You're gonna be celebrated for doing this. And it's gonna feel like this is crazy good fortune. It's not. This is something that you worked for, that you deserve to have, because you decided to make yourself a vibrational match to it, because you decided to change. You dared to say, hey, I'm not gonna just be what I know. Be what I know, be what I know. It's really scary to break out of what you know, you know? But you just went for it. You just believed in yourself and went for it. Yeah, you did that. It's like taking a bow, some kind of a way that you're going to be elevated. And Spirit is so happy that this is going to happen, you know, because we need people with beautiful hearts. We need them in this world to have a lot of money. We need them to have a beautiful spotlight on them. We need everybody to see that. Everybody. Yes. You may think, no way, not me. Like, there's no way. People are going to want to see me. You're wrong. You're wrong. Look at this. There is so much love. This is new love. It's like you're going to be met with a new world. And the new world is going to be loving you in every possible way. The old grouchy man at the end of the street that never smiles at anybody, he'll kind of smile. He'll do like a weird, that's his smile at you. Never smiles at anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is this kind of energy. And this is because you decided to love yourself. You decided to love yourself. Good for you. Good for you. You decided to say, I'm not going to think about this past situation, this bad situation, this situation. I'm just going to love myself right now as I am, as you are. There could be people that are trying to find out information about you. And this is because they're noticing. You're going to be noticed. There's something here that you're doing. You're called to practice. You're called to learn about. You're curious about it. You want to know more about it. And whatever this is, Spirit could just, it just happens. It just, this kind of thing just unfolds. You didn't even really plan it. And this is something you look back on and you're like, wow, how did that even happen? And Spirit's like, yeah, we got you. That's how. You just have to work out loving who you are. Being love. That's it. And then it just kind of comes. Just kind of happens. And look at this. This is what I'm telling you. Did I tell you? This is the friendship. This is this friendship. This is this partnership. This is this love. There's something really beautiful here that is leading to everything else. It's kind of like Harry Potter being friends with Ron and Hermione kind of led to everything else happening. He was going to have to defeat Voldemort anyways, right? I don't know that he did, honestly. He could have just said, forget you guys, you know? But it's like being friends with them, this is what led to everything. This is what led to him caring about school. This is what led to him, you know, trying to figure out these mysteries, led to him believing in himself. This is what led to him facing Voldemort, finding the love of his life, right? I mean, it's like finding a family. It's like everything happened from something. Yeah, that's what this is talking about. And look at the High Priestess is right here with the owl. And this, I love it when Spirit does this, because now you have the hawk and now you have the sword, and this is a message. This is what I'm saying. There is a message here. You are this Ace of Swords. There is something here about a message that you represent. And this is balance message. This is a truth. You expressing your truth, you embodying your truth. Spirit can speak through you. Spirit can send messages through you, and you could just be, you know, walking in the grocery store, and you're giving your aura, your energy is giving messages here. There's something here to this that matters. It matters. It's very important that you pay attention to when it is time to be around other people and when it is time to be alone with yourself. When it is time to say something, when it is time not to. When is it time to just see things and don't get involved. This is very important. There's something here about, is this going to benefit me if I get involved? If it's not, if it's going to lower your vibration, don't get involved. Don't get involved. More and more, it's like more and more certain people, more and more Abraham Hicks, there's more things that she doesn't get involved in. And then there are more ways that her little appearances, right, she's giving so much in just this 40-minute appearance, and she's receiving so much, she's giving so much, but there is so much more that she's keeping for herself. That I'm not going to get involved in this, I'm not going to get involved in this. But there is an area where her life is being elevated, so when she does get involved, it's of higher value. This is what this is talking about. And you start that by realizing that right now. Because there's people here that are, rich people, it's like they celebrate, but they don't get crazy drunk. They don't, it's not about that. There's something here about sitting back, smiling with happy people, looking up at the stars, having cheers, and that's it. That's it. Having something that is elegant, that you're willing to celebrate, and this would be a good thing for me to get involved in and to celebrate. But there is a way that is controlled. There's a way that there's reins to it. Not restricting, but just, when you go all out crazy, screaming, partying, it's kind of like you're depleting all of that energy, so then you lose your momentum. There is an art to enjoying this life, and you're figuring it out. You're figuring out the art of how to engage and how not to engage, and it's different than before, and it can kind of feel like, well, maybe then I can't enjoy things. I guess I'm just not meant to enjoy it. No, you are. There's a different way. There is an elevated way to enjoy things. And it is a way that you really enjoy things. Those other ways that maybe before it was immediate gratification, and it was for you to disconnect from things that were hurting you. And now there is a way where everything is just right, and it's the perfect moment, and this is how you celebrate life. With like some kind of elegance and style here. There is a person here. There is this energy that keeps wanting to come through. And it's like, you and this person, you and this situation here, there's something here, I'm telling you. It's very shocking, right? Because it's like, you hear of these stories This is a story I can think of. Like my grandparents, you know, when they first bought this house that was like a vacation, they had no money to put furniture in it, so they just slept on cots. You know, but then eventually they got all this furniture and stuff. It's like, remember when we just slept on a cot and we couldn't afford any furniture, but you know what, we just went for it. There's something here about this, is that kind of energy. It's like you and the other person are going to have a story like this. Of like, remember we were just digging in the trenches and now look at us, black tie event. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You managing your own emotions within yourself, it is what is allowing the universe to give you this gift. This gift of you and this person, of you in this situation, of understanding what it is that you're gonna do and doing it. And it kind of just takes off quicker than what you think. That's how this really feels. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. What? Okay. Leo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much. I love you. Please like and subscribe, okay? If you feel called to, I have a book called One White Rose, and it's really about past lives, okay? If you're into past lives, this book will activate you remembering your past lives, okay? It can. It's really on feminine energy, and it's about girls and women overcoming their feminine energy being taken from them, and that's there for you if you're interested, okay? Thank you so much.